Welcome to EFT Tapping with A Course in Miracles, Lesson 17. I see no neutral things. Watch Lesson 1 for the full description if you're not familiar with tapping in the context here. Or read the description for a little detail. So I see no neutral things. Let's jump into this tapping round together. So tapping on the side of the hand, repeating after me. Even though this lesson says, I see no neutral things. And it is asking us to take on a very different view of cause and effect. It is saying that the thought comes first, and that creates what I see. And that's a very different idea. And I choose to honor and accept myself. And any thoughts or emotions this brings up in me. Even though I see no neutral things. Because apparently, as yesterday's lesson said, I have no neutral thoughts, and that thoughts are creating what my eyes are perceiving. That is the exact opposite of how perhaps I perceive the world now. And I choose to honor and accept myself and any reactions that might come up to having the entire foundation of my perception challenged. Even though I see no neutral things, because my thoughts are not neutral. And I could swear it's the opposite. If on the screen right now, there were some nice happy cat videos, or some horrific atrocity on the screen, surely those two different images would cause me to have different thoughts. I could swear I have evidence for that. And here this lesson is outright saying otherwise. It says, this is not the way the world thinks, but that you must learn that it is the way you think. That perception would have no cause and would itself be the cause of reality. So 17 days in, and we're told that cause and effect in the world is reversed. And I choose to honor and accept myself and any resistance, any denial, and I choose to be open as best I can. Okay, tapping through the points, and this is again another one where we'll be able to do one of the practice periods during the tapping. I forgot to mention that, but just repeating after me. This lesson says that I see no neutral things, But the reason that I see no neutral things is because I have no neutral thoughts. And that my thoughts, as the last lesson said, are not neutral. And in lesson 15, are supposedly images I have made. So this is quite a massive challenge to how I might currently perceive things. Are we saying that if I see something terrible today, and I feel bad because the bad thing happened, that what I'm seeing is a result of a thought which is by itself not neutral? Maybe this is stress-inducing. Does it create any worry that I'm causing every bad thing that happens? Maybe it's liberating. If this isn't just happening randomly, maybe it's saying there's a way out. So I'm just honoring all the thoughts, feelings, and emotions. However my body feels in response to all this. Just allowing it to process. Allowing myself to be as present as possible. As we try on the exercise. And so, for about a minute, with eyes open, say, I see no neutral things because I have no neutral thoughts. And now looking around at each object, any object indiscriminately. Repeat after me, but you're going to fill in the word blank with whatever your eyes happen to gaze upon. And here we go. Let's do this for a minute or so. Repeating after me. I do not see a neutral blank because my thoughts about blank are not neutral. I do not see a neutral blank because my thoughts about blank are not neutral. I do not see a neutral blank because my thoughts about blank are not neutral. Just allowing your eyes to go on whatever they do, whether that's living, not living, no discrimination. I do not see a neutral blank because my thoughts about blank are not neutral. And I do not see a neutral blank because my thoughts about blank are not neutral. And I'm honoring myself for doing this exercise, for really allowing myself to explore these ideas, to not just breeze through this, and to take on the practice. So 3 or 4 total recommended today. No less than 3. I've already done 1. And I can even do shorter than a minute if I have some resistance. Okay, take a breath. Yeah, let me know your thoughts, reactions. I'm noticing how it never says, don't worry about it. It gives you leeway, do less, do shorter. If there's resistance, I think the tapping can really help with that, can help keep you in there, help keep you engaged. But it doesn't say just don't do it, right? So use this resource, use the tapping, use a reminder, do it. Let's do it as suggested for maximum benefit. And hopefully I can keep this going for myself as well. I am finding that this is having me, I'm actually doing, the practice periods as suggested. So yeah, let me know how this is going for you. Welcome your thoughts, feedback, comments, and I will see you tomorrow for lesson 18. Thanks so much.